Yeah, today's today. My name is Get Love from Indianapolis, and then I know today we're gonna enjoy a lot of stuff from my brothers over here. So our topic today, we're gonna talk about how we can African American to success in life. Ninaamini kwamba mtakwenda kuburudika nami na mada yetu ya siku ya leo. Tunazungumzia ni sigani Afrika na Amerika tunaweza tukatoboa kwenye maisha kwa Kiswahili kingine. Kwa hiyo ninaye brother yangu kwa siku hii ya leo ambaye atakwenda kuzungumza mambo mengi sana kuhusiana na mada yetu ya siku ya leo ama na topic yetu au na ulizo wetu wa siku ya leo. Anaweza katufafanulia zaidi. Kama mnavyomwona ni kijana mdogo sana ambaye labda Mungu amemjalia neema ya kutufundisha mengi zaidi. Kwa wale ambao wanaongea Kiswahili mtanisamee kidogo, maana tunajaribu kuchanganya na lugha zetu za koloni ama lugha za kuiga. Kwa today we're gonna speak English. Or just to say forgive for you, our Africans brothers, you don't understand our languages. So yeah, today I got my brother. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just blessed with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just blessed. How was your day? It's too cold than now outside.
I mean, before even I come here, I was already prepared, like 4 years ago, because I know, cause me and Code, we're just not that bestie. You know what I mean? We're not that close. So
yeah.
So I even purchased a jacket that can protect me from wind and water and snow. So I'm safe. For me, actually, I'm safe.
Yeah.
I think ahead. Always think ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it. So how African American we can success in life? What do you think about it?
So for my point of view, what I can say is that success, first of all, successful is not that easy.
Yeah.
Like they say, like not everybody becomes successful in life.
Absolutely.
Most of us, including me, we are comfortable in the situation that we are. So we come from a pro max, like where we some of us, we didn't have a meal like 2 times a day, like breakfast or lunch or dinner, something like that. It was not thing that we actually had back home. So they become to a place where, for us as African Americans, so people who come here in America as immigrants, it become hard for us to become successful because the life that we are receiving from where we are is different than our life that we had back then. So it make us feel comfortable. It make us feel like we already arrived, but it's still the beginning. We don't get that, but there's a lot of things.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So for one thing that I can say is if we want to become successful, for example, if we, us as African Americans, we need to reach a goal. We need to be in 1% where we can at least make not like a lot of money, but a money that can make us feel free and not have to work 9 to 5 or do other things like go to work in the morning, wake up 5, 6, 7. It's crazy. Yeah. So the one thing that I think we can do is to think outside the box.
Absolutely.
Like, if, for example, for right now, you know what I mean? Right now, we are comfortable. Like I said, we enjoy, we eat anytime we want. Go in the fridge, you can see milk, juice, we enjoy it. It's something that we did not have.
Absolutely.
So most of the people, if you talk to most of the people who lived here and what they was born here, especially Americans, if you get in contact to them and you trying to talk to those people, you will think like, wait, everything you see here, like, you're not appreciative. Yeah. Because some of us as an African, even to get twice a day meal, it was hard for us,
Absolutely.
It takes a long time. Some of us only eat breakfast and come to eat it until 6 or 7 at night. So it's really hard. So it's like the one thing that we can do, for example, is just not to feel comfortable yet. Because if we are too comfortable, then we're not gonna think outside the box. Because for me, for example, I get to the point where when I see other people succeed, I get angry sometimes. I'm like, why? I mean, even if they give me opportunity to try, if someone comes to me and say, look, I have this idea, we can do this and this and this and this, you feel good. The way he's telling me that story, you know, if they feel good, I'm like, yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
nice.
become successful. But in my mind, I'm only thinking I'm gonna receive the money tomorrow. I'm not thinking about the process that's gonna take for me to become successful. So it's like, us as a human, we expect something to happen quickly and fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, this guy's famous today, I must be famous tomorrow. It does not work like that. You don't know how many years and hours and works that he put in to become from the place where he's right now. So you take a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work, bro. Bro, a lot of work.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, to beat billion people to become the 1%, bro. Hey, you gotta be a different person. Because I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's not easy or hard, but it's just that when you get in a situation that you want to become successful, just make sure you're not trying to rush. You know, you're not in a process that you are running or you're trying to get the next meal or trying to get the breakfast. No, slow time. Let the time flow, because everybody have a different time. It doesn't mean my brother died tomorrow, I'm gonna die tomorrow. It does not work like that. It doesn't mean he have money today and I'm gonna have it tomorrow. No, wait for your time. You know, in the process, when you are waiting for your time, it does not mean you sit down and sit there and wait. Like some people, look, we believe in God.
Absolutely, we believe in God. Everybody know that.
But people, they use God as an excuse sometimes.
Yeah.
For example, in the Bible, it said that we're gonna eat with our sweat. So that means we have to work sweating, bro.
Yeah.
Sweat so we can get what we want. So
absolutely,
if you just sit down, kneel and just pray and not do something about it, you just wait for the blessing to come to you, nothing comes easy.
Absolutely.
So whatever you do, there's not, I mean, God can do some things, but you gotta show him why should he give you what you're asking for. Why? It must be why you want to be successful, you know? So you ask yourself, why I want to be successful? Look around, see how your life is, see how different kind of friends you see, you like the friends that you hang out with. Yeah, for example. So I think that, like they said, the friends you spend time with or the group that you engage with is the people, like is the people who can influence the way you think and the way you can become someone in the future.
Absolutely.
For me, I mean, I'm looking for friends right now. Friends who can push me. You know, someone who can tell me, bro, you're not going to work today, bro. You gotta go. I don't care the way you feel.
Absolutely,
I don't care you're not motivated. You gotta go.
You gotta go to work.
Someone who push you. You know what I mean? For example, I know a lot of people, especially me, I don't have that person, like someone who's there. You know, someone, I tell him, bro, today I want to do this. For example, today I want to go to this meeting, talk to this 5 people, 6 people.
Yeah.
You know, when it get to that time where I'm like, bro, I'm not feeling it anymore. I need someone right there to be like, bro, I don't care how you feel.
Yeah.
I don't care what emotions you experience. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
You know, when you, something like that, and you have someone who holds you accountable, that can push you to become successful. That's why they say maybe 5 or 50% of people who are in a marriage, there's a woman behind that, because there's someone who is pushing him to become successful.
Absolutely.
You know, if you don't have someone who's pushing to become successful, you will never become successful. I'm telling you, never, bro. Because like they say, if you look, so if I'm the person who want to become successful, and I wake up in the morning, all my family, they don't care. I mean, they say, oh, today I'm gonna go to work. A few days later, he called, I'm not gonna make it today, I'm sick. You know, but if you have someone who's like, bro, look, I understand what you're going through, but it's not gonna become easier by you trying to avoid the hard things. Instead of you avoiding the hard things, is for you to face them. You know what I mean? Because if you avoid your struggles right now and you say like, I cannot face all my struggles or all the things that I'm feeling right now, and you decide to go on easy way. People like easy stuff, quick, easy. Okay, easy. Let's go here, easy. So nothing. If you like, for example, if you do everything that is hard right now, imagine in the future, everything's gonna be easy.
Easy.
So it's depending on people what they want to do. It's your choice to make. It's your decision. It's your life. But that like a lot of things that I see in our community as African American, all immigrant from a lot of places. It's just that the system that we have in Africa, it makes our parents to believe school is all we got.
Exactly. Got your point, man.
Yeah, so
keep going.
So when
keep going, man. Just flow.
Yeah. So when they make school the most priority of our life, a lot of kids, even I was at my house right now. I was talking to one of my, it's not like a friend, but it's a friend for my brother.
Yeah.
So and it was like, I'm going to school right now, and it's like, I'm going to college. He's going to college. So he's going to college, he's doing his school. And so he depends on school, on the career or whatever he have to do. If like he depends on that, like it depends on that thing better than anything else. For example, right now, when you finish after school, right?
Yeah.
You're going to need money to go to college.
Absolutely.
Then after college, and then you're going to need money.
I see something going around.
Yeah,
you never know what's going on.
I mean, that like people just don't see is confusing.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what I choose. Like instead of me go to bank, buy $50,000-$12,000, put it in college.
Yeah.
Instead of me go there, let me turn around a little bit.
So why a lot of people who succeed in life, they say I never go to school, but I got money. Why does that stuff happen? And then people who go to school, they never say like, hey, I go to school, I'm rich right now. Most like why most like 80% people who succeed in life, they are rich, but they never go to school for so long like that. I wanna know about it.
Okay, so
yeah,
when we go to school, is the place where we find ourselves, our true self. I went to school I started from 6th grade. So when I was in school, everything they taught me in school, I mean, it's not like something that I will use, but like it kind of designed a way to help you find yourself in the process. So a lot of people go to school, yes. So some of us go to school by force. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially our African brothers.
It's not only like that. In America, if you are young, under 18, it doesn't matter what. If you don't go to school, your parents gonna go to prison.
Absolutely, we know that.
That's the system. So
yeah.
So for our kids, but it's the good system. Yeah. You can't let those kids stay home doing nothing.
No.
That's useless.
Go to fridge and look around what's going on inside.
Yeah, go read.
Go ahead, man. Yeah.
So like I think school will help you too, because some of us, we didn't know how to read, especially as we come from Africa and other part of the world. So we don't know how to read. So when we come to America and we went to school, not every teacher teach you how to read. Because I learned how to read from outside of school. So it's different. Some maybe those kids who come younger, but more. Like I have younger sisters, but I don't know if they teach them how to read on school.
Yeah,
most of them read from outside the school, because when you went to school, it's like we gotta do this today. So everything is planned ahead. So it's not. So like that system is not getting into what we want, I think. Because most of the kids, if you tell them to, I don't think all, but some of the kids, if you tell them today, you will never go to school again. If they say no, tell me I'm wrong. Everybody will put their hands up. I don't want to go to school.
I don't want to go to school.
School is not doing me anything. Because it's just that the teachers, they went to school. Yes. Show me, how do you become successful? How can a teacher who went to college, went to university, still not successful? Like you gotta think of it. And you are teaching me how to become successful. You teach me a business class. You never do a business. You broke. Bro, I mean, he broke.
I got him, my brother. So as Africans, there is something you talked before. You said we need, sometimes Africans, we need to go to church and it take like 4 hours. So how you can tell our African Americans brothers in America?
Okay,
Like,
so
we love to go to church like 4 hours,
wow.
2 hours, 3
Okay.
hours and a half, something like that. So
Wow.
how you can tell them about it?
Okay, first of all, church. For me, the way I see church, I believe in God, I really do. He helped me in a lot of things, but
Yeah.
it's just something is there. Because I was listening to this podcast, and one of the guys is a pastor. He has a really big church, like big church. Everybody in there are African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody come from different places. Some of them was drug dealers. Some of them used to be a gangbanger. So when you see that, and he says that church, the way we see church in Africa and the way our mindset work as a church is really different. Because we went to church, yes. Some of the pastors said we must put our offering.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you mean God is broke? When you say like give God some, when they say that give your 10%, does not mean money. You yourself, you are 90%. So God need is 10%. It does not mean you pay. No, God does not need your money. You may create the money. You need to give yourself to God. The 10% that He still have, you must give to Him, which is you, not the money.
Absolutely.
So that's why we say, like, that's why I saw this video and they say, if your pastor does not work, he's a thief. Don't get me wrong, because Jesus worked. He does work.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why we got 7 days.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and then we need to stay home and do something, clean clothes, do something, stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, so for me, I mean, church is just a place to give a motivation, the way I see it.
Absolutely.
Because I went to not all churches, but different churches, and when I go there, they preach the same thing over and over and over. I'm like, bro, please, we hear you, bro. Mm-hmm. So I think the most important that we can do, instead of the most thing that I can say is, if you go to African church right now, ask kids, who's Jesus? What color is Jesus for his skin color? Nobody. They will not tell you anything. They will just show you the white man. This is Jesus.
That's wrong.
Yeah. So like, they not teach us kids to understand. If you read the Bible carefully, because I've been following these pastors who actually read the Bible.
Yeah.
Not those guys who just preaching. You gotta go to hell. Please calm down. So they say that in the Bible itself, King Solomon himself in the Bible, he said he's black himself. He said that in the Bible. If you read the Bible carefully, I have him on my phone, but if people request, I will send them. So even Jesus himself, he said is like a wool. A wool is like, so it's like a sheep. So Africans, we have a hair like a sheep. That's why our hair is the way we are here, like this. So in the Bible, it's Jesus himself identifies himself as a black person. So if you ask kids and you tell them the truth and you tell them Jesus himself identify as a black person, they will tell you, no, you lying. Jesus is the white guy. Or they will tell you Jesus having many colors. Bro, that Bible said itself, not me. Don't shoot the messengers. Yeah. I'm just give you what the Bible said. And so when it comes to situation that you tell people, tell me, do you know Jesus? What color is Jesus? What kind of Jesus are you praying? So it comes to a place people, they confuse. So like they only, like the way they preach and the way they teach us the Bible, they not go deeper. Because some of the church, they get paid to preach, and it's just they create a system for a church to keep people under, not to keep people higher. So some churches, especially this upcoming church, you just see this guy have a church, and you're like, this guy used to be somebody. So you're like, bro, how did you become pastor? And how did you have the $100,000 to build the church? No, the man he get from a
You
place.
guys.
There's a organization that give people want to create a church as long as they preach what they ask them to preach.
Mhm.
So our church is, please, I believe in God and I would love to go to church. The community that we have is amazing, but please be honest with us, because we don't like, we human, we just don't like, we believe what other people believe.
So do you think I got it. Do you think that time, like if we stay in church 4 hours, 3 hours and a half, it's not better to see sex in life? It's not gonna work for us to see sex in life.
I mean, some people say time is money, but I just don't believe like that. So, I mean, you can successful in life, especially if you like. It's just that when we go to church, I mean, please. In the Bible itself, look, let's go back to the Bible. The Bible itself says the Bible does not allow us to jump or dancing. When I mean, okay, we can go deeper. The Bible does not allow us to dance, shaking. You know, some of the dance that we do are not actually what God wants.
Yeah.
You know, so when we go in church, play guitars, you know, all the things that we do make. So I saw this guy who was reading a Bible, and everything he says in that Bible, he said everything that when we dancing, moving, all that is just a scene that we are doing. It's a noise that we are making. So us as human, what we can do, instead of us going to church and spend all other hours, just go to the Bible, follow all the laws, what the Bible says. On Sunday, the Bible said there's not any Bible that said that us as human, we must go to church on Sunday. The Bible itself, it said on Saturday, you should not eat or cook. That means you stay at home. That means you don't have to go places. But we don't follow the Bible. We don't follow anything about the Bible. For example, we don't follow nothing.
We're supposed to follow God.
Yeah. So if we believe in the Bible, then why we not follow what the Bible says? Ask yourself, isn't that concerning? Like, why we don't follow the Bible?
Let's just give that sentence, my brother.
Yeah.
As our parents and Americans, especially Africans and Americans here in the United States and everywhere in the world, do you think to push our little generation, our kids to go to school is better them to come to successful in life? Or there is another thing they need to teach them?
I mean, to push our kids to go to school is not gonna help them nothing. I mean, if you force me to do something, I'm gonna do it just because you're my parents. I'm gonna do it just to make you happy. I'm gonna do it just in case you don't come and blame me after I made mistakes.
Yeah.
So our parents, instead of us forcing the kids, trying to get to know them and understand, ask them at least a few questions. What's your goal in life? What you want to do? I mean, what's your plans?
What do you want to become?
I mean, yeah, something like that. And it's not, if you ask kids questions that make them open their minds and understand where they're coming from and where they're going, it'll be easier for them, instead of them saying, I didn't go to school, so you must go to school. So that means I'm going to school for you, not for me. You know?
I got you, my brother.
Yeah.
I got you, man. Yeah.
So when I'm going to school for you, I'm gonna do all you want, but I'm gonna do other thing separate from that. So I might go to school, but so because there's this let me give you an example. There's this girl, ladies in school. So when they come from home, they dress good. Like you're gonna look at them and you say,
wow,
yeah, she's really respectful.
Yeah.
But when she get in school, she went directly in the bathroom, change and wear a shirt that shows everything. So you like, wow. So you mean you dress good when you come?
You dress good when you are home, right? Because you're on our parent to see how you behave.
See who you really are. So that means, so it get a point where kids are hiding themselves from the parents. You know what I mean? So there's a stages in parenting. So when a kid is young, that way you must be a parent. So when he's 12 to hide. Now it's time you to teach them to become something. So it get to a point. So it's just that parents to force their kids to do something they don't want to do. That is, instead of you bring your children closer, you actually push them away from you. That's
Okay. So that means the key for our parents, African Americans parents, the key they need to do for the kid be a friends, and then try to know the dreams for the kids, something like that.
I mean, if you become too friendly, it's really dangerous too.
Yeah,
So there must be the boundaries.
boundaries,
You
absolutely.
must know the father.
Mhm.
Because when you're too friendly, a lot of things kids will just when a kid see you as just a friend, bro, they will treat you like a friend.
Yeah,
When they see you as a parent, they will treat you as a parent. So
Yeah.
it's just that the key is not that to just be a friend. No, the key is to understand the kid. You know?
okay. This is Get Love TV International, and then today we talk about how we can success in life. I know you guys been looking for us, like why they don't mix, why we don't speak Swahili. So you're gonna forgive us for today because I told you guys this is Get Love TV International, and then 2024 I will bring a lot of different stuff, and then I will bring a lot of different people from different countries. So just you guys forgive me for today. I'm not speaking our language, Swahili, something like that. And then we just keep it going. So if you wanna know more about it, we was talking about it, just come in box. My name is Get Love, MC Get Love, MC International on Get Love TV International today. So I got a little question for you before we close because our time almost done. And then today we trying to go deep about school, about little kid at school, why our parents pushing kid at school, and then we're trying to talk about how we can success. So I know we're gonna keep doing this for a long time. We're gonna keep going page by page because there's a lot of stuff to become successful. We can't just speak everything for now and then we can done. It's not easy,
Yeah.
These are process. There's a lot of topics we're gonna talk about it. But I wanna just know, like, as our young generations, we came from Africans, and then as a young generation, you guys grow up in Americans. I know you guys learn a lot of stuff, right? So when you see, this is a question for you. When you see somebody doing something wrong in life, how you can do it?
Okay, so everybody, when somebody do something wrong,
Yeah,
there's a reason behind it.
there's a reason.
There's a reason. There's always something behind it.
Mhm,
So for example, when a kid bully other kids, there's a reason behind it.
mhm.
So there's something that the person is going through that you just don't understand. You know what I mean? So like I say, communication is key because today I might be an angry person,
Yeah.
shout all over the place.
Mhm,
But if you just come to me and trying to get that information out of me,
mhm,
trying to know why I'm acting like that,
mhm,
why am I angry?
mhm.
Trying to understand, you come to figure out, whoa, I didn't know you are facing those kind of struggles.
Absolutely.
I didn't know you've been through this or this. So you come to realize after, not before. So before you think like this guy or this person is really a madman, like this mad person.
Mhm,
But when you just get to understand them, like, so for me, when I see someone is acting some type of way, I'm like, there's something why he's acting like that.
mhm.
So it's always something behind a solution or a reason that people going through, just something that they're facing that you just don't understand. So it's just to, instead of you to judge them, it's time that you get to close and ask questions. Because there's this guy who his kids were in a quiet place, and his kids were shouting,
Mhm.
like crying, wow, making noise. And some guy was like, can you please make your children like keep quiet a little bit? And he says, and the guy says, they're crying because their mother just passed away. You just come from in the hospital right now. So you're never gonna know what someone is going through until you get in contact and ask them.
Absolutely. And then I know this topic from Get Love TV International, we're gonna keep talking about it. And then today we begin from school, church, something like that. But we're gonna go in deep how we can become success, how we can start our own business, how our parents they can keep us, to be our friends, maybe to give us idea. We got a lot of stuff to talk about it. This is Get Love TV International. So I need you to give them this video for today. I wanna you to send some little message. We can done our topics today.
Okay.
Welcome.
So one thing that I can say for my African American brothers and sisters and any immigrants who come to America.
Yeah.
So one thing that they can do for now, like one thing that they can just do to make themselves different and separate themselves from other people. One thing, like there's 3 options, but one thing they can do first, find a friend who can push you to be something. You know, find someone, brother, father, mother, anybody who cannot let you go easy on you. You need someone who will push you hard, like go hard. I mean hard for sure. And then instead of that, find a problem that you need to solve. Because in this earth, everybody who become successful found a problem and they solve that problem. Find a big problem, solve the problem, and that's how you become successful. So for me, like just find something that you see a lot of people are facing. Big problem. Find a solution, provide value, and you become successful. So it's just saving those problems.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it for everybody. We're gonna get this on the YouTube, and then I need you to listen it because we're gonna keep talk about it. We're gonna keep right now. We're just beginning. I love you guys. So let me change the languages a little bit. Tunashukuru sana kwa wote ambao wanazidi kutufuatilia hapa Get Love TV International, na ninaamini kwamba mmekwenda kuburudika mengi sana zaidi. Leo nimemwita brother hapa na kumwambia jinsi gani tunaweza tukatoboa kwenye maisha, na tumegusa mambo nusu bado kwa sababu ndo tunaanza hii mada yetu, lakini tutaendelea kabisa pati ya kwanza, ya pili mpaka 10 pale tutakapoanza kuzungumzia swala jinsi gani tutakafungua business, jinsi gani unaweza ukaendelea, jinsi gani unaweza kaishi na wazazi, jinsi gani unaweza kaishi na watu ili kutoboa kwenye maisha, jinsi gani unaweza kutengeneza marafiki ambao ni wa maana. Tumejaribu kugusa nusu. Ninajua utaangalia mbona tumegusa vipande. Bado tunaendelea na mada yetu ya Get Love TV International. Mimi napenda sana wale ambao wanazidi kutufuatilia na wale ambao wanazidi kushare video zetu. Ni swala la maana sana, maana unatufanya tuendelee kujulikana na watu wapate kusikiliza ujumbe ambao tunakwenda kutoa kwao. Basi mimi nakupenda sana na kuhitaji sana, ndio kama tulivyosema kwamba Get Love 2024 tunakuja kiutofauti zaidi. Ninajua kwamba mtakwenda kuona watu mbalimbali katika hii studio wanaongea lugha mbalimbali, kwa hiyo msishangae sana siku moja mkaona tunaongea Kilatino. Bado mambo yetu tunazidi kuweka mazuri, kama nilivyowaambia, mambo bado ni mazuri ambayo tunarekebisha kwenye Get Love TV International, kama unavyoona logo yetu ilivyopendeza hapa, na mingine mazuri yanakuja nyuma kabisa ya background yetu, mtakwenda kuiona. Basi mimi nashukuru sana kwa wote ambao mnazidi kutufuatilia. Nilikuwa naye msanii wetu, ni msanii pia, bado hatujafika siku ya kumoji, lakini bado tunazungumzia kwanza kwenye swala la maisha. Na wapenda sana na washukuru sana, zile dakika zetu 30 zimetimia na kupita nusu kidogo. Hii hapa ni Get Love TV International. Usisahau kunifuatilia YouTube na usisahau kusubscribe za video zetu hapo na kuweka link ili wa kwanza kabisa kupata link inapokuwa nimeingia live. Nakupenda sana. Pale ambapo tumekosea, tunahitaji kukosolewa, hata kwenye comment utakuwa kunipigia simu, tutakwenda kusikiliza, maana sisi ni binadamu na kila binadamu ana mapungufu yake. Asante sana na Yesu ni Bwana. Nikikutakia siku njema na sherehe njema ya Martin King